I'm Angelina.
And I'm Rich, and we've been attending Generations for almost 3 years. So our Generations story is we had just moved to the area, and literally my first order of business was to find a new CrossFit gym home. I just did the free week trial, and I had every intention to checking out different spots in the area. Then I just kept attending, and something I guess was pulling me to attend the church as well. I told her, I was like, babe, I think I want to check out this church. And she was just kind of like, why? I'm like, I don't know, it feels like something we'd be into. So she agreed, and I don't know that we've missed too many Sundays since then.
And right from the get-go, when we started going to church, we met a family here in the CrossFit gym that also invited us to a small group, and we joined that small group and have dived into everything at Generations. Our whole family's involved now. It's been life-changing for us.
Every small step we took towards, I guess, obedience, whether it be joining the small group, starting to tithe, getting baptized, getting our family baptized, we could just see, for lack of a better term, we could just see God's love just pouring out, and every single step of the way, it was just like, okay, this feels right. Like, it's very clear what we're supposed to be doing for our family.
I've really seen a connection in the way that I was intimidated to come into CrossFit, that we have seen some of our CrossFitters be intimidated in coming to church. And for us, being able to tie those two things together and say, hey, you don't have to know everything about the Bible or about church to even come to church. It's very much like coming into CrossFit as a new athlete. It's intimidating, it can be scary, it can be overwhelming, but we've seen a lot of success and a lot of life-changing stories here within the gym. We are now both the head coaches here at Seven Springs CrossFit, and we've got a wonderful community here. We've started our own kind of ministry here in the gym called Full Armored Faith on Fridays once a month, and we do a workout that's inclusive for everyone, but it's also a time for us to come together and have some fellowship and learn about the Bible, and it's a great way to tie both of the things together. I would ask that our church pray for our gym. Our gym is full of wonderful people that save lives. We have lots of first responders that have to deal with things that we can't even imagine, and they come in and I watch them be moms and I watch them be dads, and they don't know Jesus yet, and they don't have the hope that we all have, and I pray for them constantly. We see them come in after a long shift overnight, and they've lost somebody, or you can just tell that their life is hard, and they come into this gym and they get release, and they know that something's different about us, and they know that we are the light here. And so I just ask that our church continue to pray for first responders here and all of our members that may not know God yet, or may not know church, or may have doubts about church, that their hearts are open and that they can see that we are the light and we are different, and that we will accept them no matter what. So that's what I hope that our church can do for Seven Springs CrossFit.
Yeah, pray for the gym, and I encourage you, if you maybe have no idea why this church has a CrossFit gym, or we're just one of many amazing stories of families, not just individuals, but families that have found Jesus and found a church home because of CrossFit, because of fitness. So I would love it to have a conversation. If anybody has any questions about what are some things that are happening, or how you can help, or anything like that, but just know there are wonderful things happening in the church community through CrossFit. So we're Rich and Angelina, and this is how we've connected to Jesus through generations.